Chosen one. The billionaire call on your life can no longer be stopped. This is not an accident, and this is not coincidence. You did not stumble across this message by mistake. Deep inside, you already know that there has been a stirring, a calling, a voice that has been pulling you forward, whispering that your destiny is far greater than what your current reality shows. The words you are about to hear are a reminder, a confirmation, and a revelation. It is no longer possible for you to hide from the abundance, the prosperity, the overflow, and the billionaire-level calling that has been written over your life since before you took your first breath. The universe itself has been aligning, reordering, and rearranging circumstances in ways you may not yet fully understand. But every situation, every detour, every setback, and every victory has been preparing you for this very moment. The call can no longer be delayed, it can no longer be denied, and it can no longer be stopped. Before we dive into the depths of this message, I encourage you to stay with me until the very end of this video, because every word carries a frequency that unlocks and activates the hidden parts of your destiny. And while you listen, I want you to go into the comments and write your warmest wishes, followed by the number 66. This is the number of alignment, of wishes manifesting, of dreams solidifying into reality. By writing your wishes and energizing them with this vibration, you are declaring to the universe that you are ready, that you are aligned, and that your season of overflow has arrived. Let this be a moment of release, of affirmation, and of commitment to the life that has already been prepared for you. Chosen one, hear this clearly. The billionaire call on your life is not about selfishness, greed, or material obsession. It is about the expansion of your purpose, the amplification of your voice, and the manifestation of your impact. The resources of this world were not created to remain in the hands of those who use them to exploit, diminish, or divide. The true calling of abundance rests upon those who have been purified by struggle, strengthened through opposition, and refined in the fires of life's most difficult battles. That is why you have faced what you have faced. That is why so many doors seem to close. That is why so many people misunderstood you, rejected you, or tried to hold you back. You were not meant to be ordinary, and you were never designed to fit in with the crowd. The billionaire call requires a different path, a different endurance, and a different vision. The reason this call on your life can no longer be stopped is because you have reached a turning point. The energy has shifted. The alignment has occurred. The flow of abundance is now connected directly to you. You are not chasing it anymore. It is chasing you. The ideas you have been carrying in your mind are about to find their expression. The gifts you have been nurturing quietly are about to be revealed publicly. The doors that once refused to open are about to swing wide, not because of chance, but because you have been positioned at the precise intersection of destiny and opportunity. You are about to step into rooms you once only dreamed of. You are about to sit at tables where your voice will matter. You are about to be entrusted with influence, resources, and opportunities that will multiply far beyond your imagination. There is a reason why you have always felt different. There is a reason why you have looked at life with a vision that others could not understand. You have carried a sense of greatness that could not be silenced. Even in moments when you doubted yourself, when you questioned your worth, when you wondered if you were simply reaching too far, deep within you was the knowing that you were born for something extraordinary. That knowing was the whisper of the billionaire call. That knowing was the vibration of destiny telling you not to give up, not to settle, not to shrink into the background, That knowing was the universe reminding you that your path has never been about mediocrity. It has always been about legacy. Now, legacy is not simply what you leave behind in terms of wealth or assets. Legacy is the imprint of your purpose on this world. Legacy is the transformation that occurs in the lives of others because you answered the call. The billionaire call on your life is about wealth, yes, but it is about wealth with meaning. It is about prosperity with purpose. It is about resources that heal, restore, and elevate. It is about being a channel through which abundance flows, not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of generations. You are not just called to accumulate. You are called to distribute. You are not just called to succeed. You are called to elevate others into their success. This is the unstoppable part of your calling. It is not tied to a bank account alone, but to the unshakable assignment that has been stamped into your very being. Understand this. Nothing that you have gone through has been wasted. The moments that broke you, the seasons that left you empty, the disappointments that seemed unbearable, they were all part of the preparation. A billionaire calling requires resilience. It requires a mind that cannot be manipulated by fear. It requires a spirit that refuses to be enslaved by scarcity. Every time you thought you had lost, you were actually being taught. Every time you felt delayed, you were actually being positioned. Every loss prepared you for leadership. Every heartbreak prepared you for compassion. Every closed door prepared you for the door that cannot be closed. All of it was necessary. All of it has made you who you are right now, in this moment. And because of this, the calling can no longer be stopped. The time has come for you to rise into it. This is not a message of comfort. It is a message of awakening. To embrace the billionaire call means you must also embrace responsibility. You cannot live small anymore. You cannot think in terms of lack anymore. You cannot continue to sabotage yourself with doubt, fear, or comparison. You must expand. You must embody abundance. You must become the fullest version of yourself without apology. You must walk with the awareness that resources will multiply in your hands because of the energy you carry. Money is simply energy, and when aligned with the right vibration, it flows without resistance. You are that vibration now. You are that alignment now. The flow can no longer bypass you. It must find you. It must empower you. It must equip you. The billionaire call on your life also carries with it divine timing. You may have wondered why it didn't happen sooner, why you weren't elevated in the past, why the opportunities seemed delayed. But the truth is, the moment you are stepping into right now is the perfect moment. It is the moment when you are ready, when the world is ready, and when the alignment is complete. Had it happened earlier, you might not have been prepared. Had it happened earlier, you might not have understood the responsibility. But now, you are ready. Your mindset has expanded. Your vision has been sharpened. Your capacity has been enlarged. And because of this, the universe has no choice but to release what has been stored up for you. This is why it can no longer be stopped. This is why it can no longer and be delayed. The timing is here. The moment is now. Chosen one, listen carefully. The wealth you are stepping into is not simply about money. It is about influence. It is about territory. It is about being positioned in places where decisions are made, where futures are shaped, where destinies are decided. The billionaire call places you in environments where you will shift atmospheres. Your very presence will command respect. Your voice will carry weight. Your vision will attract resources. Your ideas will create movements. Your passion will ignite others. The wealth is simply a tool, but the true power is in the transformation you will bring. You are not just called to accumulate. You are called to disrupt, to innovate, to heal, to restore, and to uplift. The unstoppable nature of this calling also means that opposition cannot hold you. Jealousy cannot derail you. Envy cannot touch you. Betrayal cannot destroy you. Closed doors cannot stop you. You are entering a season where everything that once worked against you will now work for you. What was meant to harm you will elevate you. What was meant to block you will build you. What was meant to silence you will amplify you. You are unstoppable not because of your own strength, but because destiny itself has decreed it. And once destiny decrees a thing, no force in this world can reverse it. The billionaire call on your life has already been written. All that remains is for you to step fully into it. And stepping into it requires boldness. It requires courage. It requires action. You cannot wait for perfect conditions, because perfect conditions will never come. You cannot wait for everyone to understand, because many never will. You cannot wait for approval, because you do not need it. You must move. You must create. You must act. You must believe. Every step you take affirms your calling. Every move you make declares to the universe that you are aligned with your destiny. This is why fear must fall away. This is why doubt must be silenced. This is why hesitation must be abandoned. You have everything you need within you already. The call would not exist if the capacity were not already inside you. You may feel the weight of this, and you should, because a billionaire call is not light. It is heavy, but it is also glorious. It is demanding, but it is also rewarding. It stretches you, but it also fulfills you. It requires sacrifice, but it also delivers abundance beyond measure. You were designed for this. You were built for this. You were chosen for this, and because of that, nothing and no one can stop it. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your shortcomings, not your critics, not your fears. Nothing can stop it. The billionaire call on your life is unstoppable because it is woven into the very fabric of your existence. To deny it would be to deny yourself. To resist it would be to resist your purpose. And that is why it will not let you go. It will not release you. It will not allow you to remain where you are. It is pulling you higher, calling you deeper, and pushing you further. The universe has waited for this moment. Generations before you dreamed of this moment. The alignment of your path with this call is not just about you. It is about everyone connected to you. Your rise will create ripples that affect lives you may never even meet. Your success will inspire others to believe in their own. Your abundance will open doors for others to step through. This is bigger than you. This is greater than you. This is about destiny unfolding on a scale you cannot fully comprehend. That is why it cannot be stopped. That is why it must come to pass. That is why you are hearing these words right now. Chosen one, the billionaire call on your life continues to unfold, and with every passing moment, it grows louder, stronger, and more undeniable. What once felt like a distant dream is now becoming a living reality. You may already sense the shift happening around you, the way your mind has begun to think differently, the way your vision has expanded, the way your heart beats with a new rhythm of purpose. This is not your imagination. It is the evidence of destiny pressing forward, moving you into the unstoppable flow of abundance that has been reserved for you. The gates that were once locked are no longer closed. The path that was once hidden is now illuminated. The billionaire call is not waiting for someday. It is active right now, pulling you into the life you were always meant to live. You have reached the season of recognition. For so long, it may have felt as if you were unseen, as if your talents, your efforts, and your sacrifices went unnoticed. But the truth is, nothing has been wasted, and no act of perseverance has been overlooked. The universe has taken account of every time you rose when you could have stayed down. Every time you chose hope when despair seemed easier. Every time you gave when you had little. Every time you believed when logic told you to quit. These moments were not in vain. They were seeds. And now the harvest of those seeds is here. The billionaire call is the fruit of your endurance, the manifestation of your faith, and the reward of your perseverance. Recognition is not coming. It is already here. Your name is being spoken in places you have never entered. Your energy is being felt in rooms you have not yet walked into. The recognition that once seemed delayed can no longer be withheld. There is a power that comes with recognition, and it is the power of alignment. When the world finally begins to see who you truly are, opportunities align in ways that accelerate your path. The connections you once longed for will come to you without force. The resources you once chased will be placed into your hands. The ideas you once doubted will be celebrated. This alignment is not about luck. It is about design. It was always meant to happen this way. You were hidden for a time so you could be prepared. You were concealed for a season so your foundation could be made strong. And now the unveiling is happening. And with it comes the unstoppable wave of influence and abundance that cannot be denied. But chosen one, understand this truth. Recognition and resources are only part of the journey. The billionaire call is also about responsibility, about becoming a steward of what is being placed in your care. This means you must elevate your discipline, your focus, and your vision. You cannot step into this level of calling with the same habits, the same mindset, or the same patterns that once held you back. You must rise. You must refine yourself. You must step into a higher level of awareness, where every decision is made with purpose, every action is aligned with destiny, and every thought is directed toward abundance. The billionaire call is not for the faint-hearted. It is for those willing to carry the weight of greatness with grace and wisdom. And you are one of this few. The weight you carry is not punishment. It is privilege. It is proof that you have been entrusted with more because you are capable of handling more. While others may shrink under the pressure, you rise. While others may crumble under expectation, you thrive. While others may see obstacles, you see opportunities. This is what sets you apart. This is what confirms that the billionaire call on your life is unstoppable. You are not ordinary, and you cannot live as if you are. You are extraordinary, and your actions, your choices, and your vision must reflect that truth. You are not here to survive. You are here to create, to innovate, to lead, and to transform. The billionaire call also requires you to separate from the limitations of your past. Too often, the mind clings to old stories, old failures, and old disappointments. But you must release them now. The abundance you are stepping into cannot be contained by the weight of what once was. You cannot build the mansion of your future with the rubble of your past. You must let go. You must forgive yourself for the times you stumbled, You must release the voices that told you it was impossible. You must abandon the beliefs that whispered you were not enough. None of those stories hold power anymore. They were chapters, but they are not your conclusion. The billionaire call is your conclusion, and it is far greater than anything that ever tried to stop you. Chosen one, the shift you are stepping into will not only change your outer world, but also your inner world. Abundance begins within. Wealth is first a state of mind before it becomes a state of being. As you step into this new reality, your inner dialogue must shift. No longer can you afford to say, "I cannot." No longer can you dwell in thoughts of lack. No longer can you entertain fear as if it belongs to you. Instead, your inner language must reflect abundance, power, and certainty. You must declare that you are worthy, that you are capable, that you are chosen, and that nothing can stop you. You must embody the energy of wealth long before it arrives in material form, because it is that energy that attracts the form. You are already wealthy. You are already abundant. You are already aligned. The external world is simply catching up to what has already been established within you. And as your inner world expands, your outer world will transform in ways that will astonish you. Opportunities will seem to appear out of nowhere, but they are not random. They are the reflection of your alignment. Connections will form effortlessly, but they are not coincidence. They are the result of the energy you carry. Doors will open that were once sealed shut, but they are not accidents. They are the fulfillment of your unstoppable calling. This is why it is so important that you protect your energy, your focus, and your vision. Not everyone can walk with you into this new season. Not everyone can understand the magnitude of what is happening in your life. Some will try to pull you back into the old, but you must move forward. Some will try to question your rise, but you must remain steadfast. Some will try to compete with you, but they cannot compete with what has already been decreed over your life. The billionaire call is unique to you. No one can take it, and no one can stop it. You are stepping into a season of expansion, and with that expansion comes multiplication. Everything connected to you will begin to grow. Your ideas will multiply into businesses. Your efforts will multiply into influence. Your resources will multiply into wealth. Your impact will multiply into legacy. This is the law of abundance. You cannot step into your billionaire calling without multiplication following you. You are not just entering a season of addition, you are entering a season of overflow, where what you create, what you touch, and what you envision will exceed even your greatest expectations. The flow is limitless because you are connected to the limitless source. Scarcity no longer has a place in your life. Abundance is your portion. Multiplication is your reality. Expansion is your destiny. The world needs what you carry. The billionaire call on your life is not about numbers alone. It is about the solutions you bring, the healing you release, the inspiration you embody. The world is waiting for the ideas that only you can birth. The world is waiting for the leadership that only you can provide. The world is waiting for the light that only you can shine. This is why you cannot stop. This is why you cannot delay. This is why you cannot settle for less than what has been prepared for you. Every hesitation slows the impact you were designed to release. Every doubt clouds the vision that was given to you. But every step forward activates the unstoppable flow of destiny. Every move you make confirms the billionaire call and strengthens its manifestation in your life. chosen one, let me remind you once more, nothing can stop it. Not fear, not failure, not opposition, not delay. The billionaire call on your life is too deeply rooted in your purpose to be silenced. It is too interwoven with your destiny to be undone. It is too aligned with the universe to be denied. You are already in motion, and the momentum cannot be reversed. You are being carried by a current that no resistance can overpower. You are being elevated by a force that no obstacle can diminish. You are being propelled by a destiny that no hand can block. This is your truth. This is your reality. And this is your unstoppable calling. So rise with confidence. Step with certainty. Create with boldness. Believe with unshakable faith. The billionaire call is here. It is active, and it is unrelenting. You are chosen, you are ready, and you are unstoppable. The abundance that belongs to you can no longer be delayed, denied, or diminished. It is yours. It has always been yours, and it will always be yours. The universe is aligning, the doors are opening, and the flow is unstoppable. Walk into it, live in it, and embody it. This is your time. This is your season. This is your billionaire call. Chosen one, the billionaire call on your life is not just about wealth. It is about awakening the full magnitude of your destiny. The path you are walking is not ordinary because you are not ordinary. You were not designed for a life of smallness, of settling, or of compromise. You were designed for greatness, for expansion, for overflow that touches every area of your existence. This is why you have always felt the tension inside, why you have always known that there is more, why you could never silence the inner voice that whispered, "This is not all there is." That voice was not a random thought. It was the sound of your calling, reminding you that you were chosen for a level of life that exceeds limitation, exceeds expectation, and exceeds imagination. And now, that call has reached a point where it cannot be contained, cannot be ignored, and cannot be stopped. The journey of the chosen is never simple. From the outside, many may look at your rise and assume it came easily, as if destiny simply handed you success without cost. But you know the truth. You know the nights of struggle, the weight of doubt, the moments of isolation where it felt like no one understood you. You know the pressure of trying to keep moving forward when everything around you seemed to push you backward. You know what it feels like to be misunderstood, underestimated, and overlooked. And yet, through it all, you endured. Through it all, you rose. Through it all, you held on to the vision inside you. This endurance was not for nothing. It was the very thing that proved you are ready to carry the magnitude of the billionaire call. You could not be entrusted with abundance until you first proved you could be trusted with nothing. You could not be elevated into greatness until you proved you could survive hardship. And survive you did. That survival was not just survival, it was preparation. It was the shaping of your spirit into one that cannot be broken, into one that can hold the weight of abundance without collapsing under it. And chosen one, the weight of abundance is a real thing. Many imagine wealth as a life of ease, but in reality, true abundance carries responsibility. It demands clarity of vision, strength of character, and purity of intention. This is why not everyone can carry it. This is why not everyone is called. But you are different. You are called because you can be trusted. You are chosen because you will not hoard abundance for yourself, but will use it as a tool to create, to uplift, and to transform. The billionaire call on your life is not about accumulation. It is about distribution. It is about becoming a vessel through which abundance flows into the world. And because you carry this pure intention, because your heart has been tested and your motives refined, the abundance that belongs to you can no longer be withheld. It must find you. It must flow to you. It must manifest in your reality. This manifestation is not simply an event. It is a process that has already begun. Look around you, and you will see the evidence of it. Small signs of increase, subtle alignments, sudden opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are reminders that the flow has already started and that nothing can stop it now. What was once delayed has been released. What was once blocked has been unlocked. What was once impossible has become inevitable. This is the power of alignment, and this is the reality of your billionaire calling. You are stepping into a life where overflow is natural, where expansion is constant, and where prosperity is a daily reality. The chosen are not meant to fit into systems. They are meant to create them. You are not here to follow the paths that others have walked. You are here to blaze your own trail, to set your own standard, to build what has never been built before. This is why your mind has always thought differently. This is why you have always seen possibilities where others saw problems. This is why you could never be satisfied with mediocrity. Your billionaire call is not about conforming to the world's definition of success. It is about redefining success on your own terms and elevating others along the way. You are not just a participant in the game, you are a changer of the game. And because of that, your rise cannot be stopped. Systems may resist, people may doubt, circumstances may shift, but none of it matters. You were not sent to fit into the system. You were sent to transcend it. And transcend it, you will. And as you transcend it, you will discover the freedom that only the chosen can know. The freedom to create without limits, to live without fear, and to expand without restraint. You will no longer measure yourself by the standards of others, because you have become the standard. You will no longer seek validation from systems, because you are the one establishing new ones. Your rise is not just inevitable, it is transformative. And as you step fully into your billionaire calling, the world itself will shift to reflect the greatness you carry.